It is spoiler season, and we have some spoilers finally from Dungeons & Dragons Adventures of Forgotten Realms. I am really excited about this set, and I hope you guys are as well. And let's jump into these spoilers, starting to list off with the basic lands. Yes, the basic lands are something to note because they're different than any of the other basic lands in the fact that it actually has a lot of flavor text. Now, this swamp here has some flavor text that says, "You expect to meet hostile drow in this ancient ruin, but they fled long ago. What darkness could have driven them out?" That is just absolutely fantastic. I love the flavor text on these. A mountain as well, as you make camp near the ancient ruin and hear the sound of drums echoing in the halls where no dwarf has lived in generations. That sounds very reminiscent of the scenes from the Mines of Moria scenes in Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you guys are feeling the same way about that, but that I just imagine all those orcs coming in to that tomb where they're all defending it, and the gigantic ogre comes in. I think that's just interesting. We have another one here, Plains. This I love the artwork on this. This looks absolutely entrancing, and the flavor text here says, "Venturing beneath the desert sands, you've discovered an alien power pulsing with inconceivable energy." And that is obviously that sun that's just off center in the distance, looking amazing. Oh, these are gonna look so good in foil. Next is the island, and this one has a nice little kind of like a vortex in the center of here. It reminds me of Cyclonic Rift, actually. And the flavor text here is, "Alarmed by the news you brought, the storm giant king of the Maelstrom has called his kin to council." Really, really loving this one as well. Islands usually do fetch a higher premium for foils as well. So let's see, the last one on the list is, of course, the forest. And the flavor text here is going to remind you of elves. Of course, it's going to reference elves because it's a forest. "Before the elf queen will aid you, you must find a way to cure the strange rot afflicting the roots of the ancient trees." All right, and now let's go into some other cards here. Prosperous Innkeeper. Now, this is a 1/1, 2-mana halfling citizen. Kind of reminds me of a hobbit. And basically, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life, similar to Soul Warden, I guess, but instead of it's all creatures, it's just your creatures that you gain life from. Power Word Kill. Now, this is an instant for 2 mana, 1 colorless and a black. Destroy target non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon creature. Wow, that is a pretty nice removal. As if black needed more removal in the game, well, they're getting more here. Now, this is an artifact here, Portable Hole, and you can cast it for a 1 white. It has an ability: when Portable Hole enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls with mana value 2 or less until Portable leaves the battlefield. Very, very interesting removal that I think is going to see a lot of play, actually. It seems pretty powerful. Next up on the list is Tiamat, and it has the other version of the card, which I'm assuming you're going to be getting in the collector boxes. So it's a legendary creature dragon god with 7/7. And you need every color to cast it. Very powerful, though. When it enters battlefield, if you cast it, search your library for up to 5 dragon cards named Tiamat that each have different names. Reveal them, put them into your hand, and then shuffle your library. So this is going to be very, very interesting. So there's going to be some sort of tribal theme with this dragon. I wonder what kind of decks are going to be brewed with this. It's actually really exciting to see that. And the next card we have is Baleful Beholder. Now, this looks like it could be a token or it's a do-it-yourself magic card, which kind of actually is interesting considering we have Dungeons & Dragons as the set. So that kind of ties into it. Now, the next card we have is the last of the spoilers. It is Vorpal Sword. And basically it's 1 black, but it's an artifact equipment, and it takes 2 blacks to actually equip to your creature. But equipped creature gets +2 and +0 and has Death Touch. But for 8 mana until end of turn, Vorpal Sword gains whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. So it has a really interesting, unique win condition here. I don't know, what do you guys think about alternate win conditions like this? Do you like them, or do you think they're kind of annoying? Either way, I think this is going to see a ton of play in Commander, which is where this card is going to shine. I just absolutely know it. All right, well, that is the spoilers today for Dungeons & Dragons Forgotten Realms. Man, it is so cool. Let me know what you guys think of Dungeons & Dragons. Are you excited for this set, or are you more excited for Modern Horizons 2? I'd love to hear your comments down below. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And if you enjoyed it that much, maybe you'd like to tip me. I have a PayPal link that you can send me tips if you enjoy these videos, and I can keep bringing them to you that way, and it could help my cardboard crack addiction. So please, think about supporting the channel in that way. If not, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you again in the next video.